Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Like always, I'm going to ask you until the cows come home to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, especially if you're new. Hey, and you've been rolling with me, please continue. Just take that finger, hit that like button. I'll wait a minute. Thank you. Hey, remember, don't fall for spam either on this platform, Facebook, or Instagram. If you're having a conversation and he's saying he's Larry Jones, it is not me. It's spam. Please don't fall for it. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy or hold. Let's talk about a couple of things that I wrote down. I'm going to talk about number one, why this bear market is a blessing. This bear market is a blessing, and I also want to tell you, those of you that don't know, that smart money is patient. Let's start there. Smart money is patient. As a matter of fact, hedge fund managers, a lot of these hedge funds didn't make the returns that we made last year and the year before. They don't, and they're not trying to make some of the stock we were in 30, 50, 100, 200%. 2021, I had a stock that was up 548%, which is now charge point. All right. We were up 500% from where we got in at. Right. And so what I want to tell you is they're not interested in that. They're just interested in 7%. As a matter of fact, most of them perform less than QQQ, the overall stock market. But they are concentrating on that steady 7 to 10%. That's what they're studying. That's what they are constant on. So when it's a bull market, they can still be consistent. Now, I don't know what they do with their own personal money. We know that they do a lot of stuff in these dark pools. But they can do, rules are broken every day. All right. So I don't know how much they're making, but what they are guaranteeing the people that they service, just that steady 7 to 10%. That's it. But over 5 years, 10 years, it's steady. Right. And that's what's best for them because they can almost guarantee that to their customers. All right. Slow and steady. I just want to tell you guys this. So listen, I'm going to tell you why this is a blessing, this bear market, because it gives the average man time to get in. It gives you time to dollar cost average, and it gives you time to make fresh powder from your job. I'm going to take two popular stock, all right? One popular stock and one popular crypto. I'm going to take ChargePoint and I'm going to take Shiba Inu, and I just want to show you something simple that I see. Now, if this turns around and let's say the Fed say, we're only going to raise interest rates twice, all right? We see inflation coming down, all right? And they say that, right? And we go on another bull run right now. Dumb money, and I'm just talking about what Wall Street calls dumb money, try to get rich. Dumb money tries to time the market. Can't be done. Dumb money tries to get rich overnight, really quick. It doesn't work that way. Smart money is slow and steady. Smart money is patient. Smart money takes opportunity, and smart money makes a bigger amount of money over a longer period of time. That's what smart money does, okay? And so don't get it twisted if you just got in this game and thinking, I'm going to hit the ball out of the park because my neighbor that's dumber than me made a killing on Dogecoin in 2020. Like, it doesn't work that way, okay? So what I want to tell you is, let's just do some simple things. Like, if you dollar cost averaging in a bull market and the market turns around and take off, you haven't lost anything, all right? You're in a better position if you're dollar cost averaging right now and you still have some fresh powder to just buy it when it turns around. But if you don't just put all your money in the first dip, right? Because it keeps dipping lower, right? Or take all your money out and lock in a loss, which is another no-no, then I think it's just a better situation. Now, I will tell you, in 1992, Thank you. I know I don't look that old. But in 1992, I got burned by the .com. I was like, oh, this is all a hoax. They're just doing a rug pull on us poor people, blah, 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 blah. But I learned a lesson because I was trying to get rich quick, okay? And so what I'm going to tell you is don't fall into that pit hole of trying to get rich quick. Why don't you take your time and get wealthy and not rich, right? Rich people wind up broke. Wealthy people have generational wealth, okay? So that's what I want to say about that. Let's look at ChargePoint, okay? Let's go to ChargePoint. This is real simple to me, and I just want you to tell you that it just takes patience and it takes temperament. Let's go here. So we know that ChargePoint has had the sell-off in the last month. Let's look at the last 6 years, okay? This is when ChargePoint has had the sell-off, right? So we could see that this was this year. See here, January 27th. So let's just zoom in and go to a month. Then why not, while you're at work, because I know people are at work, why not, while you're at work, try to get ChargePoint for $11.45? And I would only DCN at that point. I'm sorry, dollar cost average in DCN at that point. Okay. It is 6 o'clock here. So the market has been closed for 3 hours, right? So what you could do is on Webull, you can go to, let's say, ChargePoint, CHPT. After hours, 1322. 1322 is where it is. So I could, on ChargePoint, let's just say I want to buy 10 shares, right? 10 shares of ChargePoint at this point. So let's just move that down. So the second thing I'm going to do is at the bottom here, time of day, I'm going to say good until cancel because I'm going to be at work, right? You see where it says trading hours? We're going to hit trading hours and I'm going to select trading hours, including extended hours. Remember, the market has been closed, right? So it's been closed for 3 hours. Here I am in Chicago time. It's 6 o'clock and it's 7 o'clock New York time, Eastern time. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys on how easy it is when you have a platform that could trade pre and post hours. Click the link below. That's on the Webull link and download it, put $1 in. All right. So I just want you guys to see, don't just dollar cost average in at the first dip. See how low can it go? How low can it go? All right. So we've had all of this bad news. And here we are. Remember when ChargePoint was a buy at $18? Now look, $11.45, right? So somebody, when it came down to $17, you dumped all of your money in there. Now you have no more powder. We're not doing that this year, good people. I'm not here to be yelling at you, buy this, load up. No, I'm saying slow your roll. Let's just pinch this out, all right? And let's stretch this out. I want you to make as much money as you possibly can, not knowing what the market is going to do. Let's go to the E-New. So as you can see, it jumped down all the way down to 1743, right? You guessed it. We're going to go right back to Webull. And then for the price, we're just going to go down to quad 0. What could it hurt? 17, just say 50. And then you could put the amount that you want to put in there, all right? Let's just say you got $100. Boom, boom, boom. Next, right? And then here you go. Now, because of the hour that I'm filming this, it's going to say time enforced day, but you can put in here good till cancel, all right? And so I know a lot of you say, well, why do you talk about Webull so much? That's why I talk about Webull so much. And even if you don't download from my link, just find a broker that you could trade pre and post hours also, all right? And even if you have a broker already, when it comes to these, like ChargePoint or this and that and the other, or any stock that you want to get at this point right now, just pull up a chart for the last 30 days because I can guarantee you it has hit a low in the last 30 days. Some of us think that the market will give all of the gains of 2021 back, right? So I wouldn't start buying chunks of anything. This has nothing to do with my $5 a day challenge. I wouldn't be buying chunks of anything until they get at least to the lows of the last 30 days, period, right now, because we're in a bear market and it just keeps going down. All right, good people? And I don't want you to lose any money, right? So now let's look at this. I got something else I want to show you guys that is very interesting, and it proves the $5 a day or the dollar cost average theory, not the $5 a day. So remember yesterday, right? Remember yesterday. So here is around the first of the year when I started my growth portfolio that I'm sharing with everybody. And look at how bad I was down. DraftKings down almost 10%. Lucid down 30%. Palantir 20%. Roblox 21%, right? So we were down grossly because we bought that the first, right? On yesterday, I shared this with you guys where I put more money in, and this is the power of dollar cost averaging. And so look at here, right? So this is the chart I just showed you. Now look at it. So now I'm only down 2%, right? When I was down 9%. Now I'm only 6%, 33%, right? Improvement, right? So that improved. So, as you know, we had a slightly green day today. And what did that do for the market? Let's see where we are right now. All right. I haven't put any more money in, but as you guys know, I dollar cost averaged up until today. Okay. So now I am currently up for this month, not for the year. I'm saving that $5 a day per stock for the next big dip we have, all right? And then I'm going to catch up. And then from that point on, I'm just going to $5 a day from there on out. But let's take a look at it now. So now look. Now, DraftKings, I'm up 2%, okay? Lucid, I'm only down 6%. Palantir 1, look at this, 0.05 on Roblox now. You see how it's getting better? SoFi, now I'm green. And Tilray, now I'm green. So that's the power of dollar cost averaging during a bear market, good people. That's what I'm talking about. I am going to keep preaching this message until we get it, because I don't want not a one of you to lose money. I want you to make as much money as possible, and I want to set you up for long-term building wealth and not trying to get rich overnight. For those of you that's trying to get rich overnight, you're going to wind up broke. I promise you. Okay. So make sure you check out those links below, right? If you're dollar cost averaging into crypto, make sure you check out the Coinbase link below. But if you're doing it for a swing trade like I am with Shiba Inu and some of ChargePoint, because I also have some in my long-term hold, which is another portfolio. If you're in a swing trading, then I suggest to you Webull, have a link below, download it, deposit $1 to get started. But come on, good people, put some money in there, be ready, all right, so you could trade. Let's think about these principles over the weekend, good people, to assure that because we don't have a crystal ball, we could get things at the best possible price, and that we're doing it in a fashion to where we will have fresh powder over months and not days, okay? And that's why it's a blessing that this bear market is prolonged. It's just giving us time to get in, all right? I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Live, love, laugh, and learn.